we have a segment, a new segment that we are about to debut.
B block. This is B block. Okay, good.
Yeah, this would be C and a half, but then we also have to take 2 breaks for audio issues. So you carry the 1 and the 2. This is the F- block, and that is not a grade that we're giving on it because this is certainly going to be an A+ situation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Boston Connor presenting a future Hall of Famer.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
That baby Connor!
You guys are too kind to me. You guys are too kind to me. Thank you for having me in the Thunderdome, Pat. It's a real privilege to be standing up here.
Yeah, you're here every day. It's great to have you.
Never stand up here, so it kind of is a little different. But guys, can you close your eyes for a second? Okay? I want you to think about, AJ, close your eyes. I see you.
Yep.
Thank you.
They're closed.
I want you to think about maybe one of these rookie quarterbacks coming in this year, right? Okay? Goes on a pretty good team, Hall of Fame running back, Hall of Fame wide receiver, and let's just say they go 3-13.
Okay.
He ends up throwing 26 interceptions. Let's just throw out some words here right off the top of the head. What would we say about this guy? 26 interceptions, 3-13, Hall of Fame running back and wide receiver.
This guy sucks.
This guy stinks. Sure, that sucks, stinks. Pac-Man, anything? Sucks, okay, times 2. Diggs, you got anything for me?
Stinks, man.
You stinks, man. AJ?
He's gritty.
Is that mic on?
He's gritty. I hope so. Is it on?
That sounds a lot better.
Okay, it sounds better now. Okay, well, guess what, guys? You just said Peyton Manning sucks.
What?
All you guys just said Peyton Manning stinks and he sucks.
I didn't.
How do you feel about that?
No, that wasn't the hypothetical person I had in my head.
Well, guess what? That's exactly what Peyton Manning did.
No, I had Anthony Richardson in my head, and he came to Jonathan Taylor's team,
Yeah.
and we signed a Hall of Fame wide receiver,
Sure.
and we went 3-13, maybe 3-14. I said, well, we would have to say this guy sucks potentially.
That's right, and we would have had to say that about Peyton Manning in 1998
Don't love it.
because he had Marvin Harrison and he had Marshall Falk, and what did he do?
He stink.
He stunk. He went 3-13, and he had 26 interceptions. So let's just put that into perspective now. And, I'm not going to say maybe the Colts had the greatest coach of all time, because if they did, then it would probably be amplified by 10.
About how bad he stinks?
About how bad he stinks, right?
Yeah.
But here we are with Mac Jones, okay? This guy goes 10-7 in his rookie year. Goes to the playoffs in his rookie year. Second year, sure, he falls off a cliff. And when I say falls off a cliff, the guy, he had still more touchdowns than interceptions, still had worse weapons, still had a fat stooge as his offensive coordinator, missed him. But you understand what I'm saying here.
Sure.
Okay? Peyton Manning had the same offensive coordinator for the first 10 years of his career. Tom Moore, you know.
Brother.
Sure, yeah.
Still coaching. Backed up Johnny Unitas.
That's right. He's 88 years old. But Peyton Manning had it for 10 years. Josh Allen, everyone loves him now. But it took him a little bit, okay? He didn't even start his rookie year. Huh? You remember this? Ryan Fitzmagic started. He actually got to sit behind the guy and watch. Mac Jones, he didn't have any of these nice things at his disposal, okay? What Mac Jones had was a coach who's a defensive guy who put a little too much trust in the guy who orders for him at Denny's, okay? And that is what happened with the Patriots this year. He came in and he took a step back. Sophomore slump, as they say. But what were we saying about Trevor Lawrence 2 years ago when Mac Jones was the guy? Trevor Lawrence fucking stinks. But what happened? What changed?
They fired that coach. He was sticking fingies in bungholes.
Bingo.
Allegedly.
Well,
not allegedly.
Actually, yeah.
documented.
Documented.
Right.
We've actually seen the clips.
Alleged photo.
Alleged photo video, actually.
Alleged video.
It was alleged that he sniffed his fingers right after this.
That's what you allege.
That's what is alleged.
That's what you guys allege.
It happening is not alleged.
You weren't the only people that alleged it.
No, a lot of people did. AJ allegedly has been to this chop house. AJ?
What exactly is this segment?
Can you just shut up?
I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, continue. I have not been to that chop house, but I've been to the other. There's 2 locations.
Okay, so not alleged. AJ has not been to that chop house. AJ, I'm glad you asked that question. The segment is talking about why Mac Jones is a future Hall of Famer. Okay?
The fuck out of here.
Pac-Man, excuse me. I'm going to come over here now.
Sell us on this. You can sell us, Conrad.
All right, I'll tell you right now. Rookie year. Okay, let's see. I'm going to break this down maybe like a guy on ESPN might, okay? Look at this guy. Standing back here all alone. This is a quarterback right here, AJ. Okay? I'm not going to hit the screen, but this is a quarterback. This is against a 5-4 Browns team with Baker Mayfield, who was good at the time. Okay, at this point, this is still, you can see, Week 10, Mac Jones rookie year. This is only his 10th game. Fox, can you run the tape, please? Let's see what Mac does here. Oh, I don't know. Slips a ball right in between a safety and a corner. I mean, what is that? Was that an all? Fox, can you rewind this play, please? Here we go. We got this
that is
replay.
A dumbass decision.
Dumbass decision, or put the ball where only his guy can get it, Pac-Man? You tell me.
Dumb decision.
Put the ball only where his guy can get it. And if you can actually notice who catches this ball, Kendrick Bourne. Probably Mac Jones' number one weapon his rookie year. Mm-hmm. Fats McGee, second year, comes in, new OC, and he says, we're not going to play Kendrick Bourne anymore. Ooh. Okay? Matt Patricia. And unfortunately that came back to bite him in the ass. But that's just one of the great plays that Mac Jones made. And sure, this is a 1 o'clock game. Okay? This isn't prime time. Sure. So who knows? Does this kid have the cojones to stand on the football field, maybe down 7-0 in a playoff game? Fox, can you play the next play, please?
Oh, the lights are on here.
This is Buffalo Bills. Lights are on. It's cold out. If you can see right here, Mac Jones, this black clothing underneath his uniform, that's actually a scuba suit. And not a lot of guys like to do this. Jimmy G, he won a Super Bowl as a backup. And Tom Brady, they do it. Are they good at football? Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah. I'm thinking they're pretty good at football. Fox, why don't you run this clip? 3rd and 10, need it. This is the playoffs, trying to answer us. Oh, he's not just a white guy who can throw the football. He's got a little wiggle. How pissed would you be as a defensive back? You do your job, and all of a sudden, a white guy in a scuba suit, skirts for 14 yards and gets a first down in a playoff game. How pissed would you be? Would you be looking at the D-line and the linebackers? Boys, what are we doing? This guy sucks.
With a knee brace.
He's got a knee brace on, yeah. How did this just happen? What would you say, Pac-Man?
Fuck.
Bingo.
No bull.
That's what Mac Jones does.
He
makes
led them to
DB
victory
say,
in
fuck.
this game, did he?
So next play, he throws an interception to Micah Hyde down the left sideline. But we can all agree that was an unbelievable play by Micah Hyde.
Yeah, it was.
That was the right
decision
decision by Mac Jones. Unbelievable play. That's going to happen sometimes. It happened to Peyton Manning 26 times in his rookie year. And this is Mac Jones' rookie year. And, guess what? Second year didn't work out well. We all know that. Okay? We have hindsight. Bless you. We have hindsight. We know that Mac Jones wasn't a great quarterback this past year, but a lot of stuff was going on. He had an offensive coordinator who wasn't good at football.
Right.
He doesn't know offensive football.
Right.
He had, his best weapon sitting on the bench because maybe he made a fat joke. Okay? Or maybe he did something in the locker room that some people didn't like. But guess who did like it? Mac Jones. And also maybe Bailey Zappi came in and played very well, which is probably the worst case scenario. But let's remember, he beat the Lions 29-0.
Okay.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And then he beat, some other shitty team the week after. I can't even remember because of how much shit we've talked about Mac Jones over these past couple weeks. Fox, let's run this last clip here. This is Thanksgiving. And if you check down here below the scores, once again, Minnesota comes out, and what do? They walk right down.
Yeah.
On Bill Belichick's defense.
On Bill Belichick's defense, and they score a touchdown. Thanksgiving night, Mac Jones might be thinking about eating cookies and, eating some turkey, maybe some apple pie. What do you eat at Thanksgiving, Pac-Man?
They lost this game.
Hold on. You're burying the lead, Pac-Man. AJ, what do you eat at Thanksgiving?
I do eat turkey.
Maybe he's thinking about turkey. Fox,
Stuffing.
Fox, let's run this play. Can you
Certainly
stop
not
it once he gets the ball? Stop it.
Definitely
Can you
mashed
stop it?
potatoes.
Look where Mac Jones is looking over here. You see this? Pac-Man, you might not know this. This is called manipulating the defense. So when the quarterback gets the ball, he wants to look to the right where he's not throwing the ball to maybe make the safeties move somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So you're picking up what I'm putting down. I'm glad I taught you something. You can play it from here. He's looking right. Oh, but where's he throwing it? Back to the middle to Nelson Aguilar, who, if you recall, was the guy that was made fun of.
Yeah.
And this was right after a man caught children outside of a window.
Yeah.
Burning.
Unlike
Aguilar is what he said. Mm-hmm. And this is basically Mac Jones' number one target. Now, I don't know if you guys remember when Josh Allen took a huge step, when Tua Tagovailoa took a huge step. You guys know what happened to both of those people? What was that?
It's Stephon Diggs and Tyreek Hill.
Boom. And Mac Jones is out here throwing to freaking Nelson Aguilar. Okay? So we're going to say this guy stinks when his offensive coordinator never done anything. And Nelson Aguilar, who is, 4 years removed from being called a bum, is his number one weapon. Okay, Pac-Man? And yes, we did go on to lose this game on a controversial call that Hunter Henry didn't catch a ball, even though he caught it and it was a touchdown. They decided to call it not a touchdown. But, again, neither here nor there. And, the Vikings would also go on to lose at home in the playoffs. So things happen in a football season. But what I'm saying is Mac Jones clearly has not been lucky in his first 2 years. Yeah, maybe he was lucky that he went to Alabama and won a national championship and had one of the most efficient careers/senior years in the history of college football. How long has college football been played?
That doesn't matter.
Long time. Okay, thank you. So he's very accurate. Okay, this guy is an accurate quarterback. He can clearly manipulate defenses, as you just saw, and he knows where to put the football. Now, the biggest, problem at the moment with the Patriots is that they don't have a Stephon Diggs or a Tyreek Hill.
No, they don't.
They don't have the luxury of having the same offense for Mac Jones like Peyton Manning did, where he took all these steps, like Josh Allen did with Brian Dable, where he took all these steps forward because they were in the same system. Now, Mac Jones has the luxury of Bill O'Brien and Bill Belichick. And sure, maybe they're still a guy or two away. But what happens if this year, I don't know. What happens, Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets. Sure, it's a system he knows, but it's a new city, new place, New York, a lot of ayahuasca in New York City. What happens if they don't do great?
What?
What happens if the Dolphins come out and maybe everything we're talking about, like Tua getting hurt and then Mike White coming in, and maybe Mike White, maybe he's great.
That's wishing an injury.
Not wishing, I'm saying maybe.
What if?
What if?
This is what ifs.
Just like last season.
What ifs?
What if these things were to happen? Okay, because guess what? The Patriots, the song is out. The Patriots aren't going to be good at football this year. Okay? We're going to say that.
What's the song? The Patriots stink at football. 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 The Patriots stink at football. And we're all pretty fucking pumped.
Pumped, exactly. But,
That's the song.
that's the song we're all singing right now. And I don't like it. No, I don't like it one bit.
No, you don't.
That's because I'm a Patriots fan. AJ, do you like it?
I'm not sure. I'm just wondering, though. Okay, Mac Jones is a potential Hall of Famer eventually. Are the Patriots going to be any better next year, though, as a team?
Thank you for asking that question, AJ. See, that's why you're a Ryder Cup champion. Because you know exactly where the ball's going.
Yeah.
You. Patriots as a team are going to be much better. And let me explain to you why. One, Ramondre Stevenson, our best player, running back. Unbelievable. The Ramondre Stevenson is no longer splitting carries with Damian Harris.
Okay, good.
3 down running back, Pat. We talk about stables all the time. He's 3 down back. This guy ain't coming off the field.
Only need one horse.
Only one horse. Number 2, we brought in a couple veteran O-linemen. Yeah, maybe they have tens of thousands of miles on their knees and legs and hips, but they know how to block the guy on the other side of the football.
Yeah, they do.
And what else could you really ask for?
You're right.
Aside from that. And the last thing is Bill O'Brien, okay? I don't think we understand how huge it is that Bill O'Brien, who is in the New England system, who knows the McDaniels offense that Mac Jones was so successful with, and also knows the Alabama offense. And, now that I'm saying it, guess who taught Bill O'Brien the Alabama offense? Pat?
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones taught him it.
McCorkle.
Mac freaking Jones taught him that offense. So, sure, we can go into this offseason and we can go into next season and we can say, who cares about the Patriots? Fuck them. We can sing the song if we want to.
Patriots stink at football. Yeah, that's the song.
We can sing the song. But until that ball snaps, gentlemen, we're going to have no idea how this team
You're
works.
right. Thank you.
And Mac Jones is going to pick apart defenses, and you guys are going to be singing a different song.
Mac Jones doesn't stink at football. He's actually
a Hall of Famer.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Can I just stick?
Well done.
Nope. Sorry.
How do you compare Mac Jones' first 3 years
2.
with Peyton Manning, the fucking GOAT of football, bro?
First 2 years. And I mean,
It doesn't matter. Like, he 98, 99, 2000. He was third team NFL passing 2000. 2000, he was NFL touchdown leader.
Boom. That's what I'm
what
saying.
else he got?
That's what I'm saying.
Third year.
You're suggesting.
1999, second year,
Yep.
second team.
2000,
second team.
which is what Mac Jones is going into. I agree.
Mac Jones don't have shit.
Yeah, not right now. But that's because we can only go off the body of work he's had. And guess what, Pac-Man? Sure, 2000, he was great. And he was good in 1999. They went 13-3.
Connor,
What did they do in the playoffs?
You got to listen to the guy that's always on the show. Aaron Rodgers always say, we're living through transparency. Huh?
What's that mean?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this shit right here.
Exactly. Took a step back.
You went back 2 fucking years to find them highlights that you just pulled up, which was his, first and second year.
No, he's still on.
All right, so I'm even giving you last year and the year before that.
Look at this.
That's all he has.
That's
all he has.
But look, he goes from
into his
16th to the 20th, 15th to the 32nd, 19th to 33rd. Holy shit.
And this goes to my point about Matt Patricia. This wasn't the same offense. It's impossible to take a step forward in an offense if you completely change the entire thing. And that's why you see those numbers. And another thing is he got hurt. He was out for 3-4 weeks, and he tried to come back too early, and that's when the whole Bears debacle happened with Bailey Zappi. And, there are reports about Bailey Zappi, a lot of teammates having support for him. Devin McCourty talked about this. They didn't have support, but at times they would go into practice. Zappi would look great, and Mac still wasn't, ready to come back from his injury. Hey, let's go with Zappi. The next day, they might come back in practice, and Mac Jones plays great. And it's like, okay, now we go with Mac. I don't think last year was a very good representation of how the New England Patriots have worked over the past 25 years. Not only like the offense and being 8 and 9, but even the small shit on like special teams that we see, even like the situational football.
It was bad.
It was bad.
He can't read the fucking defense. Like, he had that one play that was in switch. AJ, did you see the other ball that he threw the post on and covered 3? That ball should never fucking go there.
You're talking about
it was a bit of a risky throw. I would agree on that one.
But it ended up being good.
You go back in the meeting room and say, hey, don't throw that ball no more.
You just spit out stats about Peyton Manning. You know how many throws like this he probably had that Marvin Harrison
Should never
caught?
throw that ball.
But he did, and it was a touchdown. So when we look at those stats that we just had up, do they support those stats or no? They don't.
They don't.
What you're saying.
They do not support those stats.
But
yet more picks.
But we're pointing to these stats as if they're, the holy grail, and this explains the story of Mac Jones is those stats. But then we show one of his good stats, and we're saying it doesn't support it.
All right, I'm excited to see what happens with old Mac Jones.
Me too.
Yeah, Bill gonna trade him.
Allegedly that
if
was
he's
happening.
not good, I mean, this is the last year before they can pick up his 5th-year option. So
AJ, Mac Jones is going to be talked about, obviously, because he fell in the draft. Remember, he was supposed to go 3 overall, we all thought, until day of the draft. Then Trey Lance goes, and then all of a sudden, Mac Jones is now a New England Patriot. And Bill Belichick goes, Matt Patricia, you like him? And Mac goes, yeah. And Bill was going, you're going to be offensive coordinator 2 years from now. Yeah. So let's go ahead and make sure you like him. It is tough to judge because of how inefficient the offense looked. I mean, in the stories we heard about, Mac Jones would ask questions in the middle of the week, be like, hey, what happens if they show us this? And Joe Judge and Patricia would say, stop asking so many questions.
Come on.
And then in the game, that situation would pop up.
Yeah.
He'd say, hey, what are we supposed to do now? And they go, oh, let's figure it out. It's like, well, we could have had this a couple days ago.
A while ago.
And we would have had it figured out. So that was an alleged story. We don't know, but a classic clusterfuck up there all last season. And it's led us all to have the conversation of, has Bill Belichick lost it? Because he's the one that put Matt Patricia and Joe Judge in charge to begin with, AJ.
I don't know, but I mean, so we're talking about Bill O'Brien. I've heard Conman say many disparaging things about Bill O'Brien in the past, but now all of a sudden he's back as the
Bill
coordinator.
O'Brien?
Bill O'Brien is the savior.
What did I say disparaging about Billy O'Stooge in Houston?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, that is a much different situation. If Bill O'Brien was the new head coach, then that would be a different situation. But we got Tea Kettle Bill. We got Teapot Bill from Man in the Arena with Tom Brady. This is just offensive.
This is where he's supposed to be. Okay, he's just so you think that's where he should be?
Yes.
Offensive coordinator, call the play.
Well, when he was at Houston, he was the head coach, the GM, the lead counsel,
right? Contract negotiator.
Yeah, that falls, I think, into that. Then he was also in the equipment room, I think.
Yep.
Right. Strength and conditioning.
I think he was strength and conditioning coach. He was, yes, you're right. I think he was also the Spirit. No, that was the Easter Bee.
Yeah, lead counsel.
Game day media, though. I mean, all that kind of stuff.
He had every job by the end of it.
He did.
Yeah.